Hola, mis amigos! Welcome back to 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗃. Today, we're taking you through Madrid, where history, food, flamenco all collide. Madrid isn't just a city you visit. It's a city that entertains you. From kings who built palaces too big to clean, to parks where even the devil gets a statue. For 3 days, we walked, ate, and laughed our way through Spain's capital. So come join us. We checked into roommate Alicia. Modern rooms, central location, perfect. So if you want to check in here, we've dropped the link in the description. The first thing to do in Madrid is eat. We had lunch at Mercado San Miguel, a cathedral of food. Rows of tapas. Every dish screamed, "Try me, try me!" Next, Plaza Mayor. Spain is dotted with Plaza Mayores, literally main squares. Because in the medieval times, every town needed a central hub. So in the past, these were marketplaces, festival grounds, even stages for bullfights and public trials. Today, Plaza Mayor is filled with tourists, cafes, and King Philip III forever striking a pose on horseback. As Filipinos, we were once colonized by Spain, so this felt familiar. In many provinces back home, the town hall, the church, the plaza still sit side by side, saying, "This is the center of the town." Evening took us home to a flamenco show. Flamenco is part heartbreak, part fire, and part foot percussion. We didn't realize it's basically a cousin of tap dancing, so if your floorboards creak at home, just say you're practicing flamenco. If you want to catch a show, we have dropped options in the description down below. Dinner was at Mercado de San Ildefonso, the hip cousin of San Miguel. And food was awesome. Then we walked towards Puerta del Sol, Madrid's beating heart. Here you'll meet the bear and the strawberry tree, the official symbol of the city. The bear stands for strength, the tree for abundance, and together they've been Madrid's identity for centuries. Locals even say, "Nos vemos en el oso," or "See you at the bear." It's the go-to meeting spot. And watching over the square is the glowing Tío Pepe sign, a sherry ad from the 1930s that turned into an icon. Think of it as Madrid's neon uncle, cheerful, tipsy, and never leaving the party. Day 2 began in Retiro Park, Madrid's green lung. This was once a royal playground, now everyone's backyard. We are here in El Retiro Park in Madrid. Here are some must-sees. The Retiro Pond. Families row boats while Alfonso XII stares from his massive monument. He's been watching that pond since the 1920s. No wonder why he looks so serious. Next, the Fallen Angel statue. One of the public monuments in the world dedicated to Lucifer, placed at exactly 666 meters above sea level. Madrid has a sense of humor, but a very dark one. Then we went to the Crystal Palace, originally built in 1887 to showcase exotic flowers from the Philippines, reflecting Spain's colonial presence at the time. Madrid's just showing off now, basically saying, we can even make greenhouses glamorous. Sadly, it was under renovation when we visited. So, yeah, hopefully when you visit, you'll be blessed to see many of these under renovation places open up. And to top it off, we had our photos turned into a newspaper cover. Nothing like walking through a park and ending up in headline news. We then walked outside.
Ito ang version nila ng recto.
Yan, may kasalanan.
Go.
We tried to eat at Matilda Cafe but learned it only opens on Sundays. That's Madrid for you. A city that believes in rest days in plural form. So instead, we found El Patio Vertical, hidden inside a courtyard. Then, we went to the Royal Palace. This is Europe's largest palace with over 3,000 rooms. That's why we recommend going with a guide so you know where to go. Or, you'll spend the day just looking for the bathroom.
So here we are in the Royal Palace of Madrid.
Here are some must-sees. The throne room. Golden lions guard velvet thrones under frescoes painted by 𝗙𝗵𝗺𝗺. This is where official ceremonies are still held, from coronations to state receptions. Fun fact, in Spain, kings and queens don't wear crowns when they take their throne. The crown sits on a chair or pillow, still a symbol of power, but it says that the power comes from the people and the kingdom rather than a divine power from the king or queen itself. Next, the gala dining room. Long enough to seat more than 100 guests. By tradition, the king and queen sits at taller chairs, but not at the head of the table. As you look up, the details show off Spain's royal power, but also its ties to its former colonies, including the Philippines, represented in the decor. We wrote the link to the tour in the description down below. Make sure to click the link in our description and not the featured places where you'll end in Google Maps. Outside, the Cathedral of St. Mary stands in quiet strength.
Important things to bring when you're coming to Europe in the summertime, like we are. Portable fan and a handy dandy UV protected umbrella.
And to end the day, we had dinner at Taberna El Sur. Cozy, traditional, and proof that Spain knows how to close a day with flavor. We began day 3 not in a plaza or palace, but with friends. First with Demi, then with the family of Herwin, Danica, and Kyle. Because no matter how grand a city is, it's the people you share it with that makes it unforgettable. Seeing them building their lives abroad is inspiring. It's a testament to courage and resilience. Later, we explored el Corte Inglés Gourmet. Imagine shopping for shoes downstairs, then heading up to a food hall with panoramic city views. From there, a stroll to Plaza de España, where Don Quixote and Sancho Panza sit proudly beneath Cervantes. A reminder that chasing impossible dreams sometimes makes the best stories. We ended in Sobrino de Botín, the oldest restaurant in the world, founded in 1725. Its oven has been burning continuously, never switched off, for nearly 300 years. Wow! Hemingway once wrote about eating here. We didn't see Hemingway, but we did meet the chef, a Filipino who's been the head chef for 23 years in the kitchen. Madrid is just full of surprises.
Wow! Wow!
Kasi mahirap siyang makuha uli yung temperature. dahil sobrang laki yung open.
So ever since po, yun na yun.
22 years na ako dito, never ko pa nakita yung ano yan.
Pinatay.
Even during pandemic.
That is so cool. Wow.
And that was Madrid, where kings built palaces too big to dust, parks host statues of fallen angels, and the world's oldest oven still serving dinner. Thanks for joining us. If you had one day in Madrid, would you spend it in a palace, a park, or a food market? Tell us below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to 𝗙𝗏𝗺𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏